Okay, everyone. Now we come to the second lecture of our topic on foreign company and foreign companies operating business in Thailand. Now, this is where we left off in the last lecture. Okay, we talked about a foreign company in the meaning of the Thai law is this. The foreign company in the meaning of the Thai law is also this, right? Or you call a foreign juristic person, right? It can be this too. Now, the question we're trying to answer today is, can this kind of foreign company operate business in Thailand or do business in Thailand? Can this kind of foreign company, right, which is registered inside Thailand, incorporated inside Thailand, do business or operate business in Thailand? Alright? And let me just write it out clearly so you can see. Alright? Can this, alright, or this, okay, operate business in Thailand? This is the question we are attempting to answer today. Alright? Alright, I go to the next board. Same question I just asked. Alright, I'll start with that. Can ABC Company Limited or a company registered outside Thailand, alright, can this or this operate business in Thailand? Now, there's a lot of confusion over the recent years on the answer to this question. Alright, so I will answer it directly according to the law. The law that's relevant here, okay, the law that's relevant here is this law. They call it the Alien Business Operation Act. Right? Or you could refer it to as, in short, as the ABOL, alright, or ABOA. Sorry, I got the wrong word. ABOL. L as in law, okay? L as in law. Alright? Now, because this word sounds funny, especially with the word alien here, because it's a direct translation from the Thai name of the law or the Porabor, which is the full name of the Porabor isการประกอบธุรกิจของคนต่างด้าว right, or การประกอบธุรกิจคนต่างด้าว right, Porabor การประกอบธุรกิจคนต่างด้าว That's the name of this Porabor in Thai, ต่างด้าว as in alien. So because it sounds kind of funny and even long, right, it sounds kind of funny and it's long, foreign business people in Thailand, in Bangkok especially, they like to shorten this name to call it just simply the Foreign Business Law. Alright? Foreign Business Law. Okay, this is not in the law. This is something that people say, people use. Okay, because this is long and it sounds kind of funny. Alright? So they just simply call it Foreign Business Law. Foreigners in Thailand like to call it Foreign Business Law. Okay. Now, the answer to this question here, can a foreign company operate business in Thailand? According to this law, the answer to the question is yes. Yes. I'll put here in a big word, yes. this company or this kind of company or this kind of company, they both, yes, can operate business in Thailand. Can operate business in Thailand. Okay, that's the short and simple, sweet answer according to this law. Alright, and this law also, if you look back into our previous lecture on the meaning of a word foreigner or a foreign juristic person, okay, this law also defines that what I told you in the previous lecture on a foreign juristic person, ABC Company Limited, XYZ Company Limited, right, a company registered outside Thailand, okay, these definitions of what is considered as a foreign company also comes from this law. Right? So the center of the issue here for this part is, for our lecture here is, alright, this and this operate business in Thailand? Yes, no problem. But now, the word but, alright, makes the story rather long. Yes, can operate, but there's another condition you need to consider, and that is you need to see the business activity of this company or this company. What kind of business activity is ABC Company Limited doing? What kind of business activity is this company doing? Alright? Business activity as in, what is ABC Company selling? What kind of goods, what kind of things, what kind of services is it selling? What kind of goods, what kind of service is this company selling? If it is a kind of business activity that is regulated by this law, then before this company or this company can operate the business, or before ABC Company Limited or this company can operate the business activity, its business activity in Thailand, before they can actually do that, they have to do something else, and that is to apply for what they call an alien business operation license. Now I repeat, just in case you haven't been following. The question of can a foreign company, which is this kind of foreign company or this kind of foreign company, operate business in Thailand? The answer to that question is yes. This company or this kind of company can operate business in Thailand. But, you need to see what is the company selling. What kind of services is the company offering or selling? If the things or the service that this kind of company is selling is a kind of business activity that is regulated by this law, then before ABC Company Limited or this company, you could say Microsoft Inc., can even operate the business in Thailand, ABC Company Limited or Microsoft Inc. would have to apply for this license first. Apply for this license, get this license, then they can operate the business in Thailand. Now you will be asking now, well, business activity, certain business activities, not all business activities, certain business activity, right, that is regulated by this law needs to apply for the license. So we need to see what kind of business activity. Now, if you look at your book on pages 22 to page 25, right, there are 3 lists of business activities there. 3 lists. List 1, list 2, list 3. Right? You need to have a look at it now. Alright, list 1 is on page 22. Alright, list 2 starts on page 22, it goes to page 23. List 3 starts on page 23 and it goes up to page 25. Alright. If the business activity that this company wants to do or this company wants to do is listed in list 2. I repeat, if the business activity that this company wants to do or this company wants to do is listed in list 2, not list 1, list 2, or 3, or list 3, then before business operation can begin, these companies would have to apply for this license and get the license. If you don't get the license, you cannot operate. Alright, if this company or this company don't get the license, they cannot operate. So the business activities, if you look at list 2 or list 3, alright, there's a lot of business activity. So say for example, let's say for example ABC Company Limited. Let's say ABC Company Limited wants to operate a restaurant business. Okay, let's make it more closer to you guys. Let's say ABC Company Limited wants to operate a pub business. Okay, the pub kind of business will come under bracket 19, list 3. List 3, bracket 19. Okay, list 3 วงเล็บ19 on page 25 of the book. Have a look now. Okay, list 3, bracket 19, page 25. You will see that list 3, bracket 19 วงเล็บ19, it says selling food or beverages จำหน่ายอาหารและเครื่องดื่ม. Alright, that is a pub business. Now before this ABC Company Limited, alright, wants to operate the business of a pub, before they can even do that, they would have to get this license. They would have to apply. ABC Company Limited would have to apply and get this license. Once they get the license, then they can start operating the business. Alright. Okay, another example, you could say, this company who is registered outside Thailand, right, wants to come into Thailand and operate the business of tour guide. Alright, tour guide is วงเล็บ18 bracket 18 on page 25, list 3. List 3, bracket 18 on page 25. Guided tour. Right, มากุเทพ Right. Now again, before this company can come to Thailand and operate the guided tour business, okay, this company would have to apply for this license first. get the license, then can operate. If you don't get a license, you cannot operate the guided tour business. Alright? You might be asking, Ajahn, why you keep talking about list 2 and list 3? What about list 1? Well, list 1, the business activities of list 1 on page 22. Have a look. List 1 business activities on page 22 of your book. These business activities in list 1, all of them, are not open to foreigners to apply for the license. In other words, put it simply, the business activities listed in list 1 on page 22 of your book is not open to foreigners, banned to foreigners. Foreigners are, or foreign juristic persons are prohibited from operating this kind of business activities in list 1. Why? Well, if you have a look at the kind of business activities listed in list 1, everybody have a look at it and you will see why. Or you probably can guess why. Alright, list 1, the very first one, Wong Lip Neng, bracket 1, newspaper business, radio broadcasting, television station business. In fact, there's one more. Okay, this 3 list is from the Alien Business Operation Act. Alright, but actually there is one more. Alright, that is from another law called the Telecommunication Business Operation Act. Alright, or พรบการประกอบธุรกิจโทรคมนาคม Alright, พรบการประกอบธุรกิจโทรคมนาคม. In that law, it says that the business that operate the telecommunication business, which includes, of course, internet business, alright, DTAC, True, AIS, okay, BB, okay, all this can only be operated by Thais. So a company that has 50% of its total shares, or 51 or 56 or 60% of its total shares owned by foreigners, that company cannot operate the telecommunication business operation business. Alright. Also included here, newspaper business, radio broadcasting, television stations. They are all due to the same reason. Why the prohibition to foreigners? Why foreigners are prohibited against operating telecommunication business, newspaper business, radio business, television business? Yes, you may have guessed it. The reason is it's due to national security. If you control the telecommunication, if you control the newspapers, if you control the radio, you control the television, you also would, of course, control the content, เนื้อหา that comes from these medias. Right? If foreigners controls the media, they control the content that is going to Thais. And that opens up to the risk of propaganda, for example. Alright, brainwashing, providing fake information, wrong information, misinformation to create confusion, create misunderstanding among Thais. Okay, I know it sounds very paranoid, but this is the reason. National security. Alright. Rice, number 2, Wong Lip Song, rice farming, gardening. This is a kind of business that is, you could say, the backbone of the Thai economy. The reason why it's not open to foreigners is because, okay, as it says on page 22, right, it's not permitted for foreigners to operate due to special reason. Rice farming is because the Thai government thinks the Thai farmers are not ready to compete, to แข่งขัน with foreign farmers yet. Right? They don't want a farmer from California, from Australia to come and compete with Thai farmers because the government doesn't think Thai farmers are ready to compete with foreign farmers yet. Alright, animal farming is again the same reason, alright, as rice farming. Number 4, wood and forestry and wood fabrication from natural forests. This is to conserve the environment. Alright. Fishery for marine animals. This also is an environmental reason. Okay. Extraction of Thai herbs. This is more of a heritage reason. Alright. In Thailand, there are many kinds of Thai herbs for many different purposes. Some of them are in your dishes, in your food. Some of them are, many of them are used for treatment as medicines. Alright. And the Thai government want to conserve this. They don't want foreigners to get their hands on Thai herbs. I mean, you don't want Pha Thai Lai Chon to be produced by a Californian company, right? Do you? Or come in to be produced by a foreign company. Okay, so this is to preserve a part of Thai heritage as well. 7 is also the same thing. I think it's more 7, trading and auctioning of Thai antiques or national historical objects. This is more of a historical and heritage reason. Number 8, making or casting of Buddha images. This is more of a religious reason. Bracket 9, land trading, buying and selling land. Not open to foreign companies to buy and sell lands. But yet, you see, certain places in Thailand, there are foreign companies buying and selling land. How is it possible? Alright, we will come to how is it possible in probably the next lecture or the lecture after next. Okay, but just take note here that if you go directly according to the law, alright, list 1, it says land trading is a kind of business that is not open to foreigners. Okay, in fact, land trading, bracket 9, วงเล็บ 9 in list 1 on page 22 of your book. This actually doesn't come from the Alien Business Operation Act or Alien Business Operation Law. It actually originates from the Land Code of Thailand. Right, there is a section in the Land Code of Thailand, okay, that says that if a Thai person holds ownership title, owns the land for a foreign person, that Thai person would have to sell the land. And the money that is obtained from the sale of the land would have to be returned to the foreigner. Now, because of these section or this law from the land code, you could interpret that foreigners are not allowed to own land in Thailand. Foreigners, which include a foreign juristic person, right, are not allowed to own land in Thailand. They're not allowed to own, therefore you're not allowed to sell, because in order to sell, you must own it first. Right? And buying, of course, is already getting ownership of the land. Not possible under list 1. But yet, as you see in reality, if you go to places like Samui, you go to places like Phuket, you go to Pattaya or Jomtien, you see foreign companies selling land. Not just condominium, land. Okay, a lot of them with houses on it. How is it possible? Alright, we'll talk a little bit more about this when we go to the next lecture or the lecture after next. But just know that directly according to the law, not possible under list 1. Okay, list 1 bracket 19 and bracket 9, list 1 bracket 9 of the Alien Business Operations Act or law or foreign business law, and is not possible, of course, under the land code, ประมวลที่ดิน of Thailand. Alright, now, there remains the question of what if, come back to this now, what if ABC Company Limited or this company is operating a kind of business activity that is not, right, not in list 1 or 2 or 3. Not in any of these 3 lists. Alright, not in list 1, you cannot find the business activity that it wants to operate in list 1. You cannot find the business activity it wants to operate in list 2. You cannot find the business activity it wants to operate in list 3. Does that mean that the ABC Company Limited can then go ahead to operate just like a Thai company? No need to apply for this license? Yes. No need to apply for the license. There is one. I must say, there is only one business activity that is not in list 1, 2, or 3. You could see that almost, if you look at list 1, 2, 3 carefully, you could see that almost every business activity under the sun is in list 1, 2, 3. But there's one. There's one that's not there. And a foreign company or this kind of company, this kind of foreign company can operate just like a Thai company. No need to apply for the license at all. Don't need to apply for the ABO license. And that kind of business activity is manufacturing for export. Manufacturing for export. In other words, a factory in Thailand produces something, makes it, but don't sell in Thailand, sell out of Thailand. Manufacturing for export. So if ABC Company Limited is, for example, a company that makes furnitures in a factory in, say, Samut Prakan, alright, and after they make the furniture in Samut Prakan, they don't sell in Thailand, they sell it to customers outside Thailand. ABC Company Limited can operate the business just like a Thai company. No need to apply for this license. Alright. Every other business activity, you could see every other business activity, you must apply for the license. You either cannot operate if it's a business activity under list 1, right? Or you probably need to apply for a license if it's a business activity under list 2 or list 3. Manufacturing for export is the only one, alright, in those 3 lists. That's not there. And a foreign company like this or this can operate. Okay, now in the next lecture, I will talk about the exceptions. Besides manufacturing exports, there are other exceptional cases, กรณียกเว้น, right, that foreign companies can operate without applying for this license. Manufacturing export is not the only one. I think there's another 4 exceptional cases that the foreign company can just operate the business just like a Thai company. No need to apply for the license. Alright? So the next lecture I will come to these 4 exceptional cases. Okay, for the kind of company that the kind of foreign company that no need to apply for this license. So to recap, alright, foreign company, this type, registered in Thailand, with the shareholding of 50% at least or more, right, owned by foreigners. This kind of company, registered outside Thailand, is already a foreign company. And these 2 kind of company, this kind or this kind wants to operate business in Thailand, alright, it needs to apply for the business license before it can operate. If the business activity of the company is in list 2 or list 3. List 1 cannot do. List 1 is banned to foreign companies. Alright. Okay. So far, there's only one kind of business activity that you don't have to apply for the license, and that is manufacturing for export. The next lecture will go to other exceptional cases whereby no need to apply for the foreign company, no need to apply for the alien business operation license, and it can operate the business. That's all for this part.